Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. In today's video, we will be planning the first week of October, which is the ending of September, in Nichi Saturday. And if that is of interest to you, please stay tuned. Okay, so as I like to do, I will let you guys know that this is probably going to be a very chatty video. And so in the description box, as well as in the pinned comment, I will give you all of the various stages that we're going to be doing. I'm actually going to talk a little bit about my day today. We'll be going into the Fab Five. We'll talk about the shout outs from this week here. We'll talk about the poll results on how I'm going to be approaching the month of October in my Happynichi, and then we'll actually be going into the planner session. Before I forget, let me bring Bucky here, as he is my co-host, co-worker, companion during these videos. All right, so let's get stuck in. I wanted to talk about today. It is Friday the 25th. We're already starting on a good note. It is Friday the 25th, and it is a little before 6, and I finished work, and it was actually a really good day. So started out this morning. I always log on, check emails before my shift starts, and then I log into YouTube on my computer as well, mostly because I like to listen to the sort of elevator, jazzy, coffee shop kind of music in the background during my day, because I find it very relaxing. But I noticed that Nintendo had dropped their little commercial fall update thing, and OMG guys, I am so looking forward to next week, Wednesday. I wonder if I could take a vacation day. Anyway. There was that, and then I remembered, okay, so with my buddy Read with Miss Andy, I will link her blog below. It's areadingthing.com. We do chapters every week, and we are nearly done with Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This week we needed to get up to chapter 19, and because of the way that the rest of my week had gone, I prefer to listen to a chapter a day, but that didn't happen. So this morning I needed to listen to 3 chapters, which I'm doing via my computer as well. So instead of listening to the elevator jazzy music, I just listened to the Stephen Fry version of chapters 16 through 19 online, and I'll actually link it because it's free if you listen on your computer. I don't know if you can use the same link for like an iPad or an iPhone or a phone. And then it was lunch, because I had quite a few chapters to listen to. I was working while I was listening, and then taking some notes on what I was listening to, because that's how we do our buddy read. We just send each other emails at the end of the week just on what we thought. And then after lunch, I had a little bit of time to answer some final student emails and finish up some paperwork from the morning. And then the staff side of our campus, they had reached out to see who wanted to participate in a virtual bingo. So all told, there were about 36 of us in the virtual bingo, and it was so much fun. Oh my God. It was relaxing, and yet I'm a very competitive person. So it wasn't, but it was the good kind of stress where I love all of my coworkers, but you're going down because I want to win the prize. And I won twice out of the 3 games that we do. Yes, they did allow you to win multiple games, but they also did have multiple winners per game. So it worked out for quite a few of us. And then our department meeting afterwards, it was informative, as they generally are, but it wasn't somber or anything. The last few weeks, as there are more and more talks about budget cuts and furloughs and things, it's going to happen. I'm not sure exactly when. It's definitely not an if. It is definitely a when, and how much and what it'll entail, I don't know. But just ending this Friday so much differently from the past 2 or 3 Fridays, we're very much demoralizing and rage-inducing and just tiring. It really put me in a good mood. And then on top of that, knowing that I'm going to be hanging out with you guys and then playing Animal Crossing later on, I mean, lovely Friday. Lovely Friday. All right, so for the Fab Five, if you guys are new to this, it's something I've only done for a few weeks now. I'm going to do shout outs and highlight in the description box 5 different channels here on YouTube. And this week there is a little bit of a wild card because it is not a planner channel, but it is one of my favorite Korean vlogger channels. And so if you ever wondered what I was talking about when I was talking about the Korean vloggers, if you don't already do so, go ahead and check her out. So the first one I just recently discovered is Lolo Charms. And she is Loretta. She is a planner out of Canada, and she is embarking, she has planner videos already, but as of, I believe, September, she decided to go into more of a bullet journal, but in her Happy Planner route. And so if you've ever wondered on how to do a bullet journal on discs, I would highly go ahead and recommend her. I would recommend Ureli's Diamond Painting. Now, the majority of her channel is based on diamond painting, but she does have some planner videos as well, and she's got a few with her husband. It's so cute. I would recommend Junie Sun Studio. I've been binge watching her these past few weeks as I've been thinking about what I want to do. It is a bullet journal channel. It is not a Happy Planner channel, and she is an amazing artist. And if you watch, I please recommend, do not get intimidated by the art. Just be inspired of the possibility of where the art can take you. But what I was really looking for in spite of or instead of the art was just how she put her layouts, because for me, I find that interesting. Of course, there is the paper and pen girl, Miss Tamra. Now, Tamra, if not every day, almost every day, does a morning live stream, and she has a gamut of different planners that she works out of, both Happy Planner as well as Erin Condren, and so she's very knowledgeable on both sides. So if you were on the fence or one another, I would highly recommend to check out Tamra's channel. And then our wild card is a Korean vlogger. I don't actually know what her name is, but her channel is called Plan D. She generally does a video a week, and I love her channel. She is a professional sewer. She works out of her home, and then she cooks amazing Korean food. She has just really gentle and very non-rushed kind of vibe to her, and when I grow up, I want to be her, except surrounded by planner things and paper and stationery and things. But those are the Fab Five for this week. And from week to week, I may do it every week. I may not, depending on how much time I have to do some research. But I also like the idea of just introducing other channels that I watch, just in case you might find them interesting as well. All right, next section is our shout outs for the week, and there were quite a bit. They're actually back and forth here, so we're going to get started. First of all, I'd like to welcome Dee Dee Bean, love the name by the way, to the community here on my channel. She is new here, and from the sounds of her amazing comment, by the way, thank you so much for the love, she's also new to the planning community in general, and she had called this the perfect breath of fresh air. Miss Annette called this secrets in my garden. Vivacious V called this blossoms of cuteness. Miss Budgeting D, yes, he has some attitude, but then considering what he has to listen to all the time and stuff you guys aren't even listening to, you know, I don't film my entire day, it's warranted. But she had called this Flower Bee or Be Still and Blossom. All right, Kimberly M and a few others really threw it down this week, and she had called this Fall frolic through the florals. And I really had to stop and enunciate because she, and rightfully so, she had said this sounded like a tongue twister. So Kimberly, thank you. Amy WYB, I hope you had a wonderful week as well. Shelby B, another one, called this Fabulous Fine Fall Fun in Floral. I'm surprised that Shelby didn't throw a farkle in there. I see you, Shelby. Nicole of Nicole Lorraine Plans. She had called this Honeybees Are Buzzin' because these are from a honeybee sticker line and they should be linked below, but if they're not, let me know and I'll look for them. And she also loves Troop Beverly Hills as well. I actually haven't seen it in a while, but if I can find it on Amazon or Hulu or Netflix, I definitely am going to put that on the list. Jerianna called this We Are in Flower Haven. Tanya with an O called this Bee Friends Are the Best Friends, and I love it because of the bee right there. Angela I called this Bitty Bumble Blossoms, and I have to tell you the word bitty. I don't know why. I just like saying it. I know. I know. Wanda the Fam had called this Floral Party with the Fam. Yes, ma'am. Make Up Your Plan. Mimi, Miss Mimi from Make Up Your Plan. Yes, I do love the word floozy. I'm trying really hard not to say that again. But she had called this Honeybee Falls Head Over Florals for Bucky. And can't you just see him blushing right now? Oh. Hello, Miss Andy. Thank you so much for letting me know. I didn't realize, but let me grab something. Miss Christy from Christy's Plans has actually made, I believe they're called like Tiny Daily Script, but she's made these stickers, but really small along the lines of this here. So I will link her website below. Definitely go and check her out. I did purchase these from her store, although she did send me some amazing gifts. And actually, we're gonna put that out. Okay, so thank you, Andy, for letting me know that. Hello, Miss Urelli. Thank you so much for the love. Luann had called this Honeybees Bumbling Through the Fall Flowers. Carrie D, Carrie with a K, had called this Fall Flower Girls. Hello, Bluebonnet. Good morning to you. Colleen from New Jersey had called this Summer Fades and Roses Die. You'll see summer again. And that's a Grateful Dead lyric. Now, I have to tell you, I've never listened to their music. I think it's because of the skulls. I mean, I get it. They're the Grateful Dead. But yeah, so I don't know if they're rock or if they're country. I don't know. I think they have like ice cream named after them. I've never eaten that either. I don't know why I'm so shy or ashamed of that. But yeah, I've never listened to that. But it sounds like they're very lyrical. Kathleen and TJ, good morning to you as well. And Tamara of the Paper and Pen Girl, thank you, my dear, for all of the love. All right, now normally this would be welcome to Nichi Saturday, blah, blah, blah. But there actually was a poll put up on my community tab. Thank you so much for the over 100 people who had voted, because I'd asked you guys, all right, so for my October theme, what would you guys like to see? And this is going to be for the entire month. Now, I have to tell you that there was an overwhelming winner. So 45% of you had chosen fall colors, which is browns, oranges, and reds, as what you wanted to see as your theme for this month. 33% of you had said spooky but sweet. I can do spooky. I can't do scary. I don't like it. I don't like scary movies. So if I ever did anything, it definitely would be on the more cute spooky versus the scary bloody. I don't do that. 13% of you had said you'd like to see me use my least favorite sticker books. And 9% of you had said you'd like to see October done in a scrapbook style. So we are definitely going to be going for fall colors. But a couple of you, and I want to say it was Colleen and Kathleen, or Colleen and Luann. It was definitely Colleen. I'd have to look on my phone to see who the second person was. But yeah, why couldn't I do both? Why couldn't I do fall and spooky? So guess what time it is, guys? It is Nichi Saturday, where every Saturday I plan in my Happy Planner Skinny Classic Happynichi, Happynichi, Happy Bullet Journal for a weekly spread, and I am joining Jazmin and Miranda, who had originated that hashtag back in May of 2019. So you're like, okay, wait, did you edit that weird? Because what are you doing? All right, so just kumbaya, just. Lucky, you're gonna stay on guard. Don't let them be angry at me. Okay, I don't know if that's a warning sign, but what we are going to do for the month of October is sort of a mishmash of quite a few of the things, and so, we're going to be doing fall colors, hopefully in a spooky but cute style, using scrapbook paper. Yes, my lovely people, you have heard it right. So I have cut down some scrapbook paper that I have, and we are going to be planning our week around this. So it definitely brings in the browns. We are going to be introducing some fall things as well. This is actually going to be the week of Halloween, so we bring in some of that black as well. We're going to bring in some spooky elements as much as I can with what I have on hand, and we're going to be doing some warm tones and bringing more fall colors in. Yes, all the things for all the people. Really, I wanted to cut down scrapbook paper, so that was always going to be a thing. I don't even know why I asked you guys, because I knew I was going to do it. But because those two were pretty close, about 10% off from each other, the fall colors as well as the spooky cute, I thought, well, why don't I combine those and let's see what we can do. So this is actually going to be our cover page, and I'm going to be working on these 3 pages. I don't know if in a video later today, and I know I'm doing it backwards, but you know, welcome. Or I'll do it this weekend, but that's definitely something that I'd like to work on. So the week that we're going to be working on is this right here. So I'm going to take those out. I did switch the cover. Now I do have an Etsy shop that has been on vacation since the Rona, pretty much. I think I was open for a week, and then I had to shut down again. So I will link the video on how I put this together, because I actually have a tutorial on how I make these, but I thought this was a little bit more appropriate for the month of October. This is actually a throwback from last year. I didn't actually go into my stash, and I like looking at it. It is something that is full of mistakes, so it wasn't anything I was going to put in my shop anyway, but I sort of like that it brings sort of the browns and the blacks, but also it looks kind of misty. And I mean, I know it's the laminate lifting, but I like that it adds that sort of misty, ghosty element to it. Okay, so we're gonna put these out like that. Now, you've also probably been looking at the stack of sticker books here. We're definitely going to be using this one. I don't know if we're going to incorporate this one in this week's spread, but I would definitely like to incorporate it sometime this month. And then I have all of these that could be used. So I've got the Happy Memory Keeping Holidays, the seasonal one here in the kind of orange color, the seasonal in the mini in this color here. I've got colorful boxes, which actually will go in that pile. I've got fall, and this was gifted to me by my friend Val of Life with Valerie. And then I have the Squad Life, which is gifted to me by my friend Tara of Tara Gay Nicole. And both of these ladies are here on YouTube. So I think I'm going to be using these two, although I'll keep these out and handy because I think we're going to be going through these various sticker books throughout the month. I don't want them all out here just because that gives me too many choices, and I already have enough issues with finding direction. I also have these. I haven't shown these in quite some time. I don't know if they actually still have these on YouTube or... No, that's where I am now. I don't know if they still have these on Amazon, but I've got these Victorian type of stickers here. And if I can find them, I'll link them below. And then I also have all of these gold and black stickers. I don't know how bad the glare is, but I thought we could bring some of that element in as well, because I think what I'll be doing is planning mostly, or doing my functional mostly in the warm tones, but then bringing elements of black and then maybe something like that in to bring in the spooky tone. And I think that also will work well with these pages here. Okay, so let's put our functional down. And I think I had seen something here in the Squad Life. And this is going to work because it is a, it is divided into, I don't know, oh no, I know why. I can't think and talk at the same time, but it's divided into seasons. So it'll work, and I'm actually leaning towards this. And I think this one will work the best. Although the green one's not bad, but this one actually gives us the most space. And so we're going to use this. And I think we're going to put it on this side. I like that that looks like lotions, or it looks like potions. It's actually hair elixir and pomades and things, but I like that it looks like potions. So we're going to put this here. And I won't put it all the way down. I do want to use the stickers from Lux Clever Crafts, and that's Crystal's and Serena's shop, because they're small, because I think I'm going to try to fit all of the wheat here, which would make sense why it's all on one side of the page. And I normally just fast forward through this, but I think it might be useful to see. And the reason I say that is if you are new, like Miss Dee Dee Bean, to the planning community, oh no, I need to stick that down. Or if you're new to various planner channels, a lot of the time it seems effortless. And maybe it is effortless for most people. I have never found it to be effortless. I always find that I have to put quite a bit of effort into it. And if you've been here for a while, you know that even with the effort that I put in, I still get what I get. No, I don't pre-plan, and so that probably is part of it. But most of the time I'll do this kind of fussy stuff off camera. But knowing that there might be newbies in the audience, I think it might be helpful every once and again for you guys to see that when I cut away and I do this off camera, generally speaking, that takes me about 5 minutes as I put things down, take them back up, put them back down, and just be finicky with it because it's just not going the way that I want it to. Okay, and Saturday and Sunday, I'm actually going to put with very little space. I don't have much plans for next weekend, at least not that I know of right now. I mean, that could bite me in the butt, but then I'll also add another page in here if I needed the space. But that definitely gives me enough space for the week. Fridays actually are usually kind of busy for me, so let me scooch everything up and give Friday a little bit more room. And I think that last week, I think that's all I have. I know I've been saying it for weeks now that I need to order from them, but I really need to order from them. And then also check out Christie's as well, because I've looked at them, but I didn't order the new small ones because their fonts are different. So I don't, because I'm doing this kind of do my own spread every week, you can never have too many day headers. All right, so now I'm going to put down the numbers. And I know the week starts with the 28th. So I'm really bad about taking numbers. All right, I think we can use this one here. So there's 30 days in September. And the new Animal Crossing update will be available as of the 30th. And for me, because I live in Hawaii, it's actually probably going to be available. Well, it's going to be available all at the same time. But again, the thinking and the doing, not my strong suit. But what happens is, because I live in Hawaii, like, you know, there were millions of people who had seen the update before I even got up because of the time difference. But the time difference definitely works in my favor during release of updates, because it'll probably be 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 8 o'clock your time, when for me it'll be, oh, okay. It'll probably be in the morning or early afternoon. So I'm still behind all of you guys, but I will have more of my day to do the updating and whatnot. So I'm hoping I'll have it available to me during my lunch break. Yeah, I definitely should have taken the day off, but they only announced it today. How was I supposed to know? Anyway, so those are the days down. I think that's right. Yeah, no, that's right. And I'll put these here. And now the rest is purely going to be decorative. So I won't need this. I thought I'd have to put individual boxes, but we'll do that on another week. And I think we'll come back to this fall section. And, oh no, I keep skipping it. Yeah, I wanted the big box, but I don't know how that's gonna look. All right, we're gonna do 2 things. We'll put this one down here. I didn't mean to punch you in the face, Bucky. And I like the green, but it's 2 bikes, and I don't know why that makes a difference to me, but it does. And I'll do the today one here. And these I'm not going to write or put any sticker on top of it, but I'm going to see about putting some of these down. Now these are washi type stickers, so they're not on clear paper, but they're not on fully opaque paper either. All right, and I kind of like the birds, although they're kind of big. And that's definitely spooky sweet. I mean, that's actually more spooky scary than spooky sweet. But I think we'll hold these off until Halloween. These hands, no, I think we're definitely going to use those hands. That's weird. That would actually be really cute if it weren't in black. I mean, it makes it spooky to me because it is in black, But yeah, I think we'll hold off on that. I like this one and I like this one. So those are contenders right now. That's really cute too. And then I think we'll use some of these. It's not really pulling as spooky as I'd like, but I don't really have a lot of options. And to me, just bringing in elements of black is what I'm hoping will help me with it. So maybe we can put these over here. And I might need to cut that and bring them closer together, but yeah, that's kind of weird looking. And we can do this one here. And it will, because it's not on fully opaque paper, it's probably going to fade quite a bit into the background. So these are a beast to take apart. So let me do that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And I think I'm going to layer. Sort of do a collaging effect. Maybe. Maybe not. And if this were on white paper, that would just really fade into the background. And this one, I think I'll try to take it apart. And the reason why they're difficult is because they're cut flush to the sticker, and there is no score mark or anything, so it's easy to pull away. These are my junky scissors because they're sticky now because of all of the cutting that I've done on stickers. And so we'll put that like that. Oh, I really don't like how that looks. I mean, just because the hand looks creepy to me, not because of bad placement. Yeah, I think that could have been done better. Ugh, yuck. And we're gonna cut one of these birds and put them over here. And this makes me think of The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. So we'll put this over here. And then we'll work on this side. All right, guys, I went on a bit of a radio silence because those stickers are bothering me, but that's what we have down so far. And I think how we're going to end this spread is just add a little bit more components of the Squad Life girls. I think I'm going to put 2 there. Move the screen like that. And I think we'll do the pumpkin spice everything right there. And I like things in 3s, so that's good. These are on transparent backgrounds, so that really won't show up if we use them. And then I'll make this into a to-do list. I might need to actually, for once, I know guys, I know, but I might have to, for once, do some pre-planning before next week. and not pull my stickers or anything like that, but maybe just look through them and see how it's going to mesh up with the paper, because that's also part of it where you can really see that, but also what am I going to be using to kind of tie it together. Let me put this back on the discs and I will bring you guys back. All right, guys, so this is our spread for the week of the 28th of September through the 4th of October. I actually should put that down somewhere on here, what those days are. So September and October. And you're probably like, well, why didn't you put it there? Oh my God, you guys are so fussy. October, September, and September. Okay. I know, guys. I know. Anyway, it is a resounding meh for me. Now, again, it could be because of my choice of, well, everything, honestly. It could be that I tried to pair up the Squad Life Girls with this paper because one is very vintage, very 1920s, 1890s, and one is very, you know, teenage Cosmo or whatever. I don't actually know what teenagers read. Teen Beat, is that even still a thing? So there could be that mishmash. It could be that you've got this where it's kind of transparent but kind of not, so you can definitely see some of the background, but you also can very much see the white. There is lots of elements of black here. I probably could have focused more elements of black here just to tie this page in. It doesn't help that these two papers don't match. They're from the same paper pad, but they're not the exact same thing. And when you're doing, or when you see planner spreads, they're generally working off of planner paper. So that could also be throwing off the look visually. Now, I'm not mad at how this looks, and I'm going to use it as I do every week. For here, I actually, again, I might have to just before next week, Thursday or Friday hits, look at the sticker books and maybe have a better plan. These are the two pages that we're going to be working on. Again, the same tones, but they definitely pull more warmer than cool. And so I may need to get some stickers that either really are the opposite of that or really lean into it. If I want to try to do both the fall and the spooky element for this month. But I would love to know what you guys think of this spread. And as usual, what would you call it? Yeah, good luck this week, guys. Good luck to you. Anyway, thank you so much for following me on this journey. I'm so thankful and appreciative for all of you. And from Bucky and I, as always, aloha.